breeze ripples through the grass. But wait. It's November 18th, and Thanksgiving is less than a week away. The very thought conjures up the sounds and smells of Thanksgiving past. How quickly the mind as you step back in time. Something as simple as bells, or as quiet as almost distant thunder, can take us back to our childhood or to changes in the seasons. Music to one set of ears can simply be noise to another, but music of any kind is the power of movement. Wherever we want. Music is the power.
To cut loose and really feel the music for a long time.
Remember the year we spent trying to unlock the magic by eating Oreo cookies?
I never want to see another Oreo cookie as long as I live.
I think I personally ate 12 dozen.
By the time we tried to be Eliza Doolittle, I had to watch My Fair Lady 6 times.
Oh, and remember trying to be Roseanne Barr?
Arnold? You mean Arnold?
The little pig on Green Acres? No, I don't think so. I would have remembered trying to be a little
No,
pig.
forget it, Becky.
Unfortunately, it took us quite a while to realize that the magic was right there in the music all along.
That reminds me of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
What?
You know, the shoes always had the power to take her home, but she never would have believed anyone telling her. She had to find it out for herself.
Thankfully, we finally did find the magic in the music. Come with us now as we show you where we've been,
Where we are now.
And where we hope to go as we take you back to our future, bringing our songs to life.
told me any of those things. But she sure gave me plenty to listen to.
I know what you mean. And you know, it's scary. When I talk to my daughter now, it's my mother's voice I hear coming out of my mouth.
I know. You know, my daughter came home from college last weekend. She was feeling terrible. Her boyfriend had broken up with her, and she had been dating him for such a long time. And I tried to remember all those little bits of wisdom that my mother used with me.
Oh, I remember when that happened to me once. My mom was the best. She was great. I was feeling really low. May you find someone to love as much as I love you. This special time, this special place is brightened by your special face. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish for you tonight. May you always walk in sunshine, slumber warm when night winds blow. May you always live with laughter, for a smile becomes you so. May good fortune find your doorway. May the bluebird sing your song. May no trouble travel your way. May no worries stay too long. May your heartaches be forgotten. May no tears be spilled. May old acquaintance be remembered, and your cup of kindness filled. And may you always be a dreamer. May your wildest dreams come true. And may you find someone to love as much as I love you, just as I love you. My mother always made me feel so comfortable.
Are you three for real? I mean, really, no way. My mother would give me advice that was completely different. So just listen.
I should have known the sunshine was bound to turn to rain. But I'll never let my foolish heart get the best of me again. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snub the moon above. Seal all my windows up with tin, so the love bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign upon my heart, please don't disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that's soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm gonna lock my heart, throw away the key. I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snub that moon above. Seal all my windows up with tin, so the love bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang sign upon my heart, please don't disturb. Don't disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that's soon enough for me. I'm gonna place my love up on the shelf and keep it only for myself. I'm gonna lock my heart, throw away the lock my heart, and throw away the
always say that, but that only lasts so long.
I know what you mean. I mean, you go on for a while, but then it starts getting pretty lonely, you know? And all of a sudden you're looking high and low for that key.
And, you know, if we would all just forget about that and just accept each other as we are, everything would be just fine.
Why did you say goodbye? You took my kisses and you took my love. You taught me how to care. Am I to be just a remnant of a one-sided love affair? Love affair, all of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I'll never lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. Oh, how can I go on, dear, without you? For you took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Can't you see there's nothing left for me?
But you know, you really have to have a fantasy that you can turn back on and look at in time. I think I know what you mean. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover, and tell him that my lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with that come hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Sandman, someone to hold, 'twould be so peachy before we're too old. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
used to have it sit there reflecting my thoughts.
I know what you mean. I saw this movie once. It was about this couple who only met once a year. He'd come from California. She'd come from Texas. They'd meet on the rocky shores of Maine.
Oh, I saw that one. It was so romantic. They'd each go back home and spend the whole year dreaming about their next weekend in New England.
Becky, that went on for 3 years. Back and forth and back and forth. But they did get together. They did. They got married. They bought this wonderful inn in Maine, and Becky, they had 5 kids. 5. Count 'em, 5.
There goes the romance.
All gone.
Brian, toys everywhere, animal crackers stuck to the floor.
I know. You know, that kind of happened to me, too. My son, John. John, are you here? Do you remember it was like clockwork, 2 o'clock every single night? He'd wake up. 2 o'clock. And I'd have to tell him a bedtime story. He loved this story. It's about Cinderella, a la Diane. Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl named Rindasella. And Rindasella lived there with her muggly other and her 2 sad blisters. Also in that corn country, there lived a Prince and Hince. And one day, the Prince and Hince decided to throw a fancy ball. And all the pitch people were invited. The muggly other was invited. The 2 sad blisters were invited. But Rindasilla wasn't, and that made her very bad. But then along came her Gary Mudfather, who waved his magic wand and said, Rindasilla, now you can go to the Bancy Fall. But you must be home by midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin. Well, Rindasilla went to the Bancy Fall, and there she met the Prince and Hince, and they lull and thug. But then the mid-clock struck night, and Rindasilla had to leave. But on her way out, after she sneezed, she slopped her dripper. Well, Prince and Hince, he searched all over the corn country trying to find the beautiful girl known as Rindasilla. First, he tried the slop dripper on the muggly other. And it didn't it. Then he tried the slop dripper on the 2 sad blisters, and it didn't it. Then he tried the slop dripper on Rindasilla, and it fitted it. And they lived hurriedly after Hooper. So, the style of the Maury is, if you go to a Bancy Fall and you meet a Prince and Hince, don't forget to slop your dripper. Thank you. Well, John sure was a good kid, and he was a pretty upbeat type of kid, too. So when telling the story like that didn't work, I kind of sang him a lullaby.
You can
know they're really right. What a musical deja vu.
Really? You know, sometimes a song will come on the radio, and I'll feel like I've been there before. Music really has the power to take me back in time.
I want to tell you about what I heard of back when my daddy was just a kid. Things that they don't allow nowadays. Way back then were really the craze. 25 cents bought dinner with homemade apple pie. Take it from me, I'd rather be back in those days gone by. That pretty little flappers who had dandy finger snappers and they really caught your eye. Doing the bunny hug and cutting the rug back in those days gone by. Guys would always park with the girlies in the dark and the gals would never cry. They cuddle up close and make the most out of those days gone by. Speakeasies with bathtub gin, if you knew Joe, they'd let you in. Movie stars, they had them all, well, they really had a ball. Button-down spats and little derby hats, they tipped as the girls walked by. Gee, you'd see some corkers standing on the corner back in those days gone by. Speakeasies with bathtub gin, if you knew Joe, they'd let you in. Movie stars, they had them all, well, they really had a ball. Button-down spats and little derby hats, they tipped as the girls walked by. Gee, you'd see some corkers standing on the corner back in those days gone by. Back in those days gone by.
Well, just look at us. You'd think all we had was memories. You know, I do hear songs, and they remind me of past events. But for me, the time is right now. I really enjoy getting a new song and working on it, you see.
That's a good point. I love singing with you guys and making future memories.
I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of My Heart, of my heart. I sometimes wish I was a kid again down in the old neighborhood, just to be with Patty, with Tricia, and with Ann. Ringing chords with that quartet was really something grand. I'd give all that I own and I adore just to hear that quartet sing once more. Heart of my heart, my dear, I love that melody, love that melody. Heart of my heart, that song brings back the memory, happy memory of when we were kids on the corner of the street. We were rough and ready guys, but oh, how we could harmonize too. Heart of my heart, man, friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart that good old gang that sang out of my heart, heart of my heart.
Madeline, I can't believe you haven't finished that letter yet.
Finished it. I haven't even started it.
Well, what have you got so far?
Dear.
Madeline, dear is spelled D-E-A-R.
Forget it. I'm going to wait until someone invents a pen with spell check.
What is there to write? What is there to say? Same things happen every day. Not a thing to write, not a thing to say. So I take my pen in hand and start the same old way. Dear, I thought I'd drop a line. The weather's cool, the folks are fine. I'm in bed each night at 9. Ooh, P.S. I love you. And yesterday we had some rain, but all in all, I can't complain. Was it dusty on the train? Ooh, P.S. I love you, love you. Write to the Browns just as soon as you're able. They came around to call. Ooh, I burned a hole in the dining room table. And let me see, I guess that's all. Nothing else for me to say. And so I'll close. Oh, by the way, everybody's thinking of you. Ooh, P.S. I love you, write to the Browns just as soon as you're able. They came around to call. I want to tell you the rest of the news. I burned a hole in the dining room table. And let me see, I guess that's all. Nothing else to tell you, dear, except each day feels like a year. Every night I'm dreaming of you. P.S. I love you. Love you.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure.
Hey, you know what I find really amazing?
No, Madeline, what do you find really amazing?
I'm just amazed at the number of songs there are. I mean, it's incredible. And the topics they fit into songs. I mean, they never stop writing about everything. We have a song that includes eating figs, lying on the beach at Malibu, and flying in an airplane. You should hear it. Hey, I've got a great idea.
You're walking along the street, or you're at a party, or else you're alone and then you suddenly dig. You're looking in someone's eyes, you suddenly realize that this could be the start of something big. You're lunching at 21 and watching your diet, declining a Charlotte Russe, accepting a fig. When out of a clear blue sky, it's suddenly time to try, and this could be the start of something big. There's no controlling the unrolling of your fate, my friend. Who knows what's written in the magic book? When fate comes knocking at the gate, you let him in, my friend. It's time to go without a second look. You're up in an aeroplane, or dining at Sardi's, or lying at Malibu, alone in the sand. You suddenly hear a bell, and right away you can tell that this could be the start of something. This could be the heart of something. This could be the start. Start of something big, start of something great, start of something positively fine.
That was great. Quartetting can be so much fun. I love it, And as our 4 quartets tonight can attest, it's just one more way of getting even more music into your life and life into your music. I have a question for you. What do children's bedtimes, parades, weddings, and visits to the dentist office have in common? Give up? It's music. Lullabies, marching bands, soloists, and that oh-so-popular music leaking out of the walls of your favorite dentist's office. It's amazing how deeply music is woven into our everyday lives.
And sometimes we don't even realize what an important role music plays. Music helped me learn my ABCs.
And I always felt safer when my mother sang me a lullaby at night.
For generations, people have found comfort, friendship, strength, and even freedom through music. You might say that music redefines the very meaning of those values.
How else but through music could we answer life's biggest questions?
Yeah, like who decided that plants and stripes don't go together?
Who put the bump in the bump, bump, bump?
And that's an important one too.
No, real issues, like the ones in Billy Joel's River of Dreams.
Something sacred or lost, but the river is wide, and it's too hard to cross. And even though I know the river is wide, I walk down every evening and I stand on the shore. I try to cross to the opposite side so I can finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I'm walking in my through the desert of truth, to a river so deep.
as well as new, have the power to move us. They are with us through joy and sorrow.
And as we've seen throughout history, music has the power to take us great distances through both time and space.
We hope that all music will continue to be passed on from generation to generation for years to come, so that songs considered old today will still be sung tomorrow. And new songs will continue to be written and passed on to children of the future.
Knock on the door, open it wide, come right on inside. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. We make you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. Chance to be, we should see some harder days.
Judy Simpson. These youngsters are from the Lincoln School in Brookline. They're called the Brookline Pals. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, under Judy Simpson's directorship, the Brookline Pals.
We began in England and will end up celebrating New Year's Day in Greece.
Our next 4 songs are from Northern Europe, Sweden, Finland, Poland, and the Ukraine. Come with us across the Atlantic Ocean as we celebrate our many traditions.
so much. It's wonderful to be here. I don't think we've sung in a hall that feels so good. It's a very beautiful place. The second we opened our mouths in here, we felt right. And we're feeling extremely welcomed by the Sweet Adelines, and we're so pleased to be a part of this. I'd like to introduce our accompanist, Brett Silverman, who's not on our program. He's been with us since September, and we're just so lucky to have him. He's a real artist. In case anyone's wondering, I know there are a lot of parents in the audience, but for those from Wakefield and all around, PALS is a program that is at one public school in Brookline. It is an after-school program that children audition for. We started 6 years ago with 16 children in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and we now have 106 children between the ages of 2nd grade and 8th grade. Those who can pay tuition, and we have scholarships for those who need scholarships, and we have been growing in not only in size but in where we're going. We're here. That's a big honor. We've sung places like Sanders Theater and the Gardner Museum and even Symphony Hall. And this year we're going on our first tour out of Massachusetts to Philadelphia for the American Choral Directors Convention. It's an enormous honor. We had to audition to get to be allowed to sing at this concert, and we'll be representing the East as one of the finest children's choruses in the East, and we're very excited about being here. And I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen pals look so proud of themselves. They just have this look to them tonight that really gives me a good thought that Philadelphia is going to be a triumph for all of us. We also are lucky to have a flutist in residence, a PAL's parent who's been playing for PAL's ever since we started, Jean Petit. And she's going to be... She's the mother of a second grader named Rachel, first grader named Rachel, who has just joined one of our younger groups called Circle of Pals. And so we're delighted to have her here as part of the Pals family, as well as our honorary flutist in residence. Our next song is from Finland. It's called Water Under Snow is Weary.
No rest for them.
before we came home, Yitzhak Rabin was assassinated. We sing this song in memory of him.
It is a song of hope and is translated as follows. As I sit on my porch and count the birds flying by, I will see children playing. You will see how good it will be in the year to come.
I walked into rehearsal with two people at the piano playing this famous song. How many times have your children played this song? How many times have you played this song yourself? It's written by Hoagie Carmichael, who also wrote
Stardust, Georgia on my mind, up the lazy river, the nearness of you, and our next song, Jubilee.
Jubilee, come and join the Jubilee. Gather on the run, have a lot of fun, singing the song.
It had neither windows nor ventilators.
Men condemned to the galleys were put into these cellars until the day of their departure for Tulam.
The prisoners remained motionless in this cave, in this blackness, almost hung by the chains and collars around their necks. Collapsing with fatigue, unable to sleep except standing, and awakened every moment by the strangling of the collar.
Men were put in there for stealing a hair from the king. In this living tomb, what did they do? They agonized.
And yet, they say,
Almost all the prisoner songs took birth in this cellar.
For where there is no more hope, song remains.
And though the ideal is difficult to see, surrounded by all those great black menaces monstrously massed about it, it is in no more danger than a star in the jaws of a cloud.
Not in my castle on a cloud.
Please say thanks again to the director, Jody Simpson, and what a beautiful job she's done with this film. Jody, beautiful. To the accompanist, Brett Silverman, and the flautist, Gene Petit. Say thank you again. Weren't they terrific? You know, when you watch kids like that, you can say that there's not so much wrong with this world when kids like that are going to be our next generation, and they are our future, aren't they? Boy. Just a couple of administrative announcements, if I might, just to take a minute. You all have your programs for tonight's show, and I hope you'll take them home. And if you're at all like me, you sort of flip through it when you get home, and you look through who all the performers were and their names and the program and the parts which they sing. But you also flip through the ads, and you look at the people who are sponsoring the Merrimack Valley chapter and the Merrimack Valley Chorus. And, you know, it's kind of nice that these organizations, these businesses, these institutions support our music, barbershop music, Sweet Adeline music. And it would be kind of nice if you look through those ads and if you find any of the merchants that you patronize from time to time, the next time you're in there, just say thanks. Thanks for supporting our kind of music. I think you'll get some pleasure out of that, too. Now, if any of you ladies out there are sort of turned on by this music, and you certainly ought to be by now, it's a wonderful hobby, and you can see the electricity in the faces of these ladies who are in this chorus. It's a very exciting organization. It's a very exciting institution, and it's a lot of fun for those of us who sing barbershop music and those of us who sing Sweet Adeline harmony music. And the Merrimack Valley chapter would, of course, like to invite any ladies out there who would like to join them to please feel free to do so. It's not a hard thing to do. They welcome you with open arms. They help you into this society as you come to see them. They rehearse every Thursday night up in Wilmington at the Arts Council on Route 62. I think it's even described in your program. So please think about it. If you have any interest at all in singing, and you certainly should enjoy as much as these ladies are enjoying it up here tonight, that opportunity. Who knows, a year from now you might be on the stage having the same kind of fun that these ladies are having. So give it a thought. Now, you're in for yet another treat. You've just had the wonderful treat of the Lincoln School Pals. Now we have a quartet who have finished third place in our regional competition here up in the northeastern United States. They come from all over the Northeast. In fact, it takes them almost 2 hours to get together and rehearse. So you can realize the dedication that these ladies have to their music, and you'll see why it pays off. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Jazz Reunion.
Tonight, down in Louisiana in the sunny clime, they got a brand of rhythm that is mighty fine. Makes no difference if it's rain or shine, there is nothing but jazz music all the time. Sound is so peculiar 'cause the rhythm's rare, the sound of syncopation fills the air. Then to everyone the world's in rhyme, there is nothing but jazz music all the time. Everyone will sigh, hear them, my, oh my, hear them loudly cry. Oh, jazzman, don't stop the music, it's jazzman, jazzman. You know I want to hear it both day and night, and if you don't blow it hot, then I don't feel right. Now if it's ragtime, won't you play it in jazz, jazz time? Well, don't want it fast and don't want it slow. Now take your time, Professor, play it sweet and low. Got the doggone low down jazz band, jazz me blues, oh jazz me blues. Oh, you jazz man, don't stop, the music is jazz man. Well, you know that when you play it day or night, if you don't play it hot, don't feel right that ragtime. Won't you play it in jazz, jazz time? Well, don't want it fast, don't want it slow. Come on, Professor, sweet and low. Got the doggone low down jazz band, jazz me blues. Just one more time, let me tell you. Low down ragtime, jaggedy blues. Oh, baby, got got me jazzing to the soles of my shoes. Come on, jazzmen, play those blues tonight. Don't feel right, make it jazz tonight. Wanna hear those ragtime blues tonight. Honey, make it jazz tonight.
Thank you so much. We are having a great time this evening singing on the Merrimack Valley Show. You kind of have to know somebody to be in this show, you know. Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you? If you were reading your program, you know, and as Cliff also said, we live far apart and drive a lot of miles to sing in this quartet. As a matter of fact, we actually live at the farthest points 4 hours apart and have to drive that far to rehearsal sometimes. If you read your program, you know that 3 of us are directors. But you probably don't know what we do from 9 to 5 every day. Linda works in the medical field, and Judy and her husband run a business, and Diane's in publishing, and I'm a marriage and family therapist. And I've had a private theory for a while, and as you probably know, in this work that's very clinical, you have to do a lot of reading of journals and research. And the research that I was reading last week supports the theory I have, and I want to share it with you because I'm so excited about it. Here it is. Did you know that if your parents didn't have children, you probably won't either? It's absolutely true.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Come you sinners, gather, gather round. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All you sinners I have found, the land where the weary forever are free. Come you sinners and just follow me. Come on along and follow me. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. Sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across the river, wash the sins away in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. We're heading across that river. Wash your sins away in the tide. Well, it's all so very peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready. Come on, get ready. Get happy. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment. Hallelujah, get ready for the judgment day.
Well, let's see. Women work 9 to 5, and they work doing the things that we've always known that we could do so very well. And I think that there were women at one time that were very happy to let their sugar daddies pay their bills.
Hey, Daddy, who was Daddy? I want a diamond ring, bracelets, everything. Daddy, you want to get the best of me. Ja, ja, ja. Daddy, G-O-G, wanna swell in stables, clothes with Paris labels. Daddy,
You know my size.
you want to get the best of me, that's for me. Now here's an amazing revelation with a big I'd be a great sensation. I'd really be your inspiration. Daddy, I want a brand new car. Champagne, caviar. Hey, Daddy.
Honey, are you listening?
You wanna get the best for me, little old me. Oh, my daddy's a guy who buys it. Don't think that he denies it. When Daddy gives the word, oh, there's a brand new Thunderbird. Hey, Daddy, sweetie pie, I like a box of cash, but don't do nothing rash. Daddy, make it wall to wall, then do it again. I want my money, honey, that'll be nice. Another week, I think I wouldn't blink twice. You know that Daddy, a caddy would be divine. And he's really all mine.
Actually, I'm responsible for just messing up this nice little routine we had going here. Was there anything you wanted to say? What was that?
I'm so excited.
You're excited? Well, share it with everybody, including us. What are you excited about?
Well, I got the jigsaw puzzle finished.
Oh.
It only took me a year.
Is that good?
Well, of course, Linda, it's good. The box said 3 to 5 years.
We're real proud of you down there. We're real proud of you.
Rolling around new loves I found. Thought they could help me forget, but I confess each new caress filled me much more with regret. From the best pal I had, I strayed away, and how I regret it today. I wish I had my old pal back again. I miss him more than ever now. Though we drifted apart, there's a place in my heart just for him. Oh, how I love him. I can't live without him. Oh, gee, how different my life might have been. I've lived and learned a lot since then. There never was a pal like my old pal. I wish I had him back again.
Thank you very much. We've been very lucky to We have been very lucky and privileged to be able to sing. Excuse me. Judy, would you take over, please?
Oh, sure.
You okay? We have been very, very lucky to be able to perform on many stages for wonderful choruses such as the Merrimack Valley Chorus tonight. It was a wonderful show, and we're very privileged to be here. We love our hobby very much, and it allows us to meet many, many wonderful people and make new friends. And there are 4 reasons why we love this hobby so much, and it's because of our husbands. Yeah, we're all married. Many, many years between us. We're all grandmothers. Oh, yes, we are. But we'd like to share with you tonight a song that is sung by not only Jazz Reunion, but we'd like to invite our husbands up on stage to sing for you also. So we'd like to invite George and John and Richard and Chucky.
And so to sleep again, as if I'll ever sleep again. These restless nights go on, away from you.
These restless nights away from you.
And so to dream again, as if I'll ever dream again. My darling, since you're gone,
Yes, since you're gone,
my dreams are through.
No other hours can ease this ache within my heart.
Within my heart.
No other lips can kiss away these tears that start.
And so to sleep again, as if I'll ever sleep again. As if I'll ever love again anyone but you.
How about that? Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it is wonderful.
I waited a long time for him.
Why don't you just go back to doing puzzles? I don't know what that was, but I'll leave it right alone. Well, they are our favorite men, and yet we have others that we like, and I'm thinking of a group of men that was very hot in the 60s. Yeah. Hot in the 60s, yes. They sang songs like Surfin' USA.
Oh, yeah.
And what else? Little Old Lady from Pasadena.
Little Deuce Coupe?
Little Deuce Coupe. You know who they are, right? Absolutely. The Beach Boys. So, for our last bit on this spot, we'd like to do our tribute to the Beach Boys.
There's a place where I can go to tell my secrets dark and I'm alone, but I won't be afraid in my room, in my room, in my room, in my room, in my round, round, get around, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, from town to town. I'm a real good head, real good, get around, round, round, I get around. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. Well, my buddies and me, we're getting real well known. And the bad guys know I get around, round, round, I get from town to town. I'm a real good head, I'm making real good, get around, round, round, I get around, round, get around, round, round, get around, round, round, ooh, wah, wah, ooh.
Well, we always take my car 'cause it's never been beat.
And we never miss yet with the guys that we meet.
None of the girls go steady 'cause it wouldn't be right.
Take your best guy home on a Saturday night.
Get around, round, round, from town to town. I'm a real good head, I'm making real good friends.
Get around,
Round, get around, round, round, get around, round, 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 get around, I get around. Fun, fun, fun in my little new scoop. Yeah, I get around.
Jazz reunion, ladies and gentlemen. One another bow. Jazz reunion. Ooh, they gorgeous. And do they sing well? Jazz reunion and their roommates, we might add, right? Folks, we also again want to encourage you, please, at the end of the show, those of you who have not yet claimed your prizes, to please do so. And if there's any doubt about who got what prize, you'll find your ticket labeled on the prize itself out in the lobby. So please go ahead out there and take advantage of that opportunity. Also, again, want to encourage you to read through your program and make sure that you take advantage of all the merchants who have supported the society and let them know that you appreciate their support as you travel around the community. You know, I was talking to my wife the other night. Well, you know how it is when your television set breaks down. And we said to ourselves, you know, the kids today, they've got everything. They've got AM, they've got FM, stereo, CDs, all these electronic games. You know, when I was a young kid growing up back in Danvers, Massachusetts, we didn't even have a phonograph. You know, if it wasn't for burlesque, I wouldn't know what good music is today. You know, my father says to me, he said, you stay out of those places. You'll be surprised at what you see. Well, you know how it is, kids, 16-year-old kids. Scully Square, remember Scully Square in Boston? The old Howard. Saturday afternoon, sneak up Hanover Street in the side door, and you sit down and you're quiet and the lights go down, the lights go up. I was surprised. I saw my father. And you go, you get no respect these days. You get no respect these days. My kid goes to a private school, and he won't tell me where it is. And you know, I have this weird dentist, a very weird dentist. I went in to him the other day, and I said, you know, my teeth are turning yellow. What'll I do? He said, wear a brown tie. Makes sense.
But you know, the killer of all things was when I went in to see this dentist, I said, you know, my teeth are all out of shape. What am I going to do? He said, I'm going to have to give you a bridge from here to here. I said, ooh, a bridge from here to here? I said, how much is that going to cost? He said, $1,500. I said, wow, $1,500 to put a bridge from here to here? He said, that's right, $1,500. He said, Doc, I'll tell you what, if you put a bridge from here to here, you better put a toll booth over here and a toll booth over there. You know, if you can't tell, I'm covering for the director who's getting ready for the next number. You know, it turns out that Bill Clinton and Nate Gingrich and Senator Packwood, Bob Packwood, all traveled to visit the Wizard of Oz in the magic city of Oz, where they knew that the wizard was going to grant them a single wish. So this is a political joke. If any of any political persuasions, you better leave now. So when they arrived in this magic city of Oz, and there's the wizard, and they all walked up to the wizard and made their one wish. And Nate Gingrich said, Wizard, oh great wizard, please give me a heart. That seemed like a reasonable request for a man like Gingrich, so the wizard said, you now have a heart. And Bill Clinton, our president, said, Mr. Great Wizard, he said, please give me a brain. And the great wizard waved his wand and said, now, Mr. President, you have a brain. And now Senator Packwood walked up and he said, where's Dorothy? Woo! I think the fact that the lights have just dimmed are telling me something about my routine. Ladies and gentlemen, about 20 years ago, a Broadway musical hit the lights of Manhattan called Chicago. Music by Jim Kander and Fred Ebb. I don't know how many of you remember that musical called Chicago, but it was a wonderful show. It just really took the country by storm. Featured two very glamorous and really wonderful stage names that you probably all recognize, Cheetah Rivera and Gwen Verdon. You remember those two lovely ladies. Well, they opened the show with this song, a naughty little song by two naughty little ladies. And now, welcome back the Merrimack Valley Chorus presenting that song called All That Jazz.
And all that jazz, show, you better rock the girdle.
That was Associate Director Bobby Freeman with All That Jazz, Bobby. Now we're going to back up to the 1920s, to one of those wonderful old blues ballads created by Duke Ellington. Probably every barbershop quartet and chorus and college quartet has sung this song, but it's just a wonderful tribute to Duke Ellington entitled Mood Indigo. Merrimack Valley Chorus with Mood Indigo. We're going to move forward now to World War II. Anybody here remember World War II? No. Anyone here ever heard of World War II? Yeah. It was a time of great music. Remember Boogie Woogie, all the GIs and their girlfriends jitterbugging at the clubs all over the world, not just all over the country, but all over the world. And the Andrews Sisters with Boogie Woogie, Bugle Boy from Company B. Well, Merrimack Valley's got a boogie number now, right out of that period. It's an up tune from World War II entitled Jump, Shout, Boogie!
Well, not too long ago in 1944, when every mother's son was going off to war, they had to lift their spirits high. For Uncle Sam, motherhood and apple pie, instead of spending money that they didn't have, and hot spots in the Bronx, they went to hear that kind of jazz. Hear funky honky-tonks, it made you want to jump, shout, knock yourself out. Boogie woogie beat is what I'm talking about. If you had the jump, shout, knock yourself out. Boogie, woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroony if your bell go down to the boogie, woogie beat of the piano man's going to town. Ooh, yeah, to town. Ooh, yeah. And the kind of rhythm that would fill the hall. The blinking and the thunder drove them off the wall. And they would stand still, heads would spin. And when the buzz, they join in. So everybody partied till the cows came home. 'Cause that's what boogie's for. And every night that dump would jump. And keep coming back for more. It made you want to jump, shout, knock yourself out. Boogie, woogie beat is what I'm talking about. If you had the heebie-jeebies, you could dance away to the boogie, woogie music the piano man was playing. You could jump, shout, knock yourself out. Boogie, woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroony if you fell go down to the boogie, woogie beat of the piano man was going to town. Ooh, yeah, to town. Ooh, yeah, it made you want to jump, jump, shout, shout, boo, rack-a-sacky, jump, jump, shout, slip the top into your mouth, jump, jump, shout, Floyd, to the boogie, woogie beat of the piano man was playing. You can jump, shout, knock yourself out. Boogie, woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroo if you fell down to the boogie, woogie beat of the piano man is going to town. Let's boogie around. We'll boogie that jump, jump, shout, boogie right now. We're jumping at the bandstand, at the bandstand now.
Does that sound like World War II boogie woogie to you? Sure it does. Now we're going to change the pace just a little bit. And this is an original song composed by Vicky Ure, a Sweet Adeline from out in Colorado. Both original words and music. It's going to be the competition tune done by the Merrimack Valley Sweet Adeline Chorus. And it's a chance for them to think about some of the old songs they've sung and some of the ribbons that many of them have acquired over the years. Simply entitled, Old Songs, Old Friends.
As
now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring to our stage some of the future of this chorus, some of the new members who are appearing on the stage for the first time tonight. So let me invite them to come out and join the Merrimack chapter right now, all of the new members for the last couple of songs we're going to do. Welcome, if you will, all of these lovely ladies who are the future of this wonderful chorus. Welcome to our stage. You know, there's a new signature song that's emerging rapidly in the Sweet Adeline Society, which I think they all love, and they're now beginning to close many, many of their shows with this song. And it's a beautiful ballad, and I hope you enjoy now, with all of the new members joining in, How We Sang Today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Merrimack Valley Chorus. What an exciting show. And I hope you've caught some of the excitement across the footlights. And you know something? You've created a lot of excitement, too, by generating your applause for this chorus. I think they've been more excited because of your response. We thank you for that, because it becomes a love affair across these footlights, and you've been terrific in supporting the chorus all evening. We're going to keep the energy up. Keep the power going. You remember we started the show with Music is the Power? Well, here's a tribute again to Duke Ellington, entitled Sir Duke. Now, let's bring back out again some of the featured performers of the evening, beginning with, from the chorus, the quartet, Sophisticated Jazz. Wave, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello again to Mainly Mellow. And come on and take a bow, ladies. Main Street Jazz. And take a bow again. Latest news, ladies and gentlemen. And our spokesperson, those humorous ladies, Kate Cooper, Becky King, and Janet Mulligan. Take a wave, ladies. And now, let's bring them all out again as a group, ladies and gentlemen. The key to our future. The kids' chorus that you like so much, all right? Under the direction of Jody Simpson, the Lincoln School Pals. director amidst all those young kids. Our featured quartet of the evening, Jazz Reunion. Big round of applause for Bobby Freeman and Eileen Gio. Way back there. And the co-chairpersons for this year's show, Linda Iannatelli and Andrea Strogny. Where are they? There they are. And finally, that bombshell director, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for our director, Diane Dixon, and the Merrimack Valley Chorus. It's been a great pleasure serving with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I just have two pieces of advice. Don't forget to slop your dripper on the way home, and please drive carefully. The Merrimack Valley Chorus.